Hey everybody, it's Killa Jayy with Killa Jayy's Introspective Reality Podcast. Anywho, it is February the 13th. It's already like a month into like the new year. So I came on here today for a few different things. I wanted to touch on the rap culture. So on the rap culture, I love rap. I love rap music. I love all kind of music. I actually love anything that like makes me move. And so I wanted my podcast to actually touch on a lot of things that came with, rap culture. And so today I'm going to talk about this bill that was supposed to be it was presented, right? It was presented on November 2021. So like just recently, and it's called the Rap Music on Trial Bill S7527. So what we're trying to do is, in New York, Brad Holman, him up there, and Jamal Bailey, him up there. These are two senators from New York. They are, pass a bill, and they're saying that they want to protect defendants' creative expressions. Because, like, honestly, if you want to, like, really get into this stuff, like, this, of course, does interfere with the First Amendment, which is what? Freedom of speech? Of course, we know that they always come up with, like, a whole bunch of, laws that, like, interact with the first few amendments. But in reality, it's like, yeah, this is actually getting in the way of people's, like, First Amendments. And so, of course, this bill that they're trying to, like, pass in New York, they're saying that they want it to be the draft bill will set a higher bar in compelling actual prosecutors. So basically what they're saying is that they want prosecutors to actually come up with, like, if they're gonna put some lyrics into the reason why they want to actually help convict somebody, they have to actually have physical evidence to basically convict and actually put in the lyrics as a actual piece of evidence. So if you understand this is just basically, we all know people that are rappers, rappers talk about what they do. We know that. And so rappers will confess in their dreams, and they will confess in their dreams. And what is their dreams? They want to rap. So obviously they're going to be confessing to the crimes that they're doing in their music. And so they actually are confessing. But what they want in certain musics is basically saying that, because there's been plenty of people who have actually talked about doing something and they don't actually do it, is what's this point of this bill. The bill is basically saying that it's like, unless you actually have physical evidence stating that these people actually, when they rapped it, they sang it, when they did anything in regards to it, they basically actually did it. So basically, this bill, I actually kind of believe in it, because the reason why I'm saying this is we've all fabricated some kind of story that we've all been through. We all know rappers, they actually will confess or not confess. There's some stupid idiots that have done it. You know what? And I'm not saying that everybody's an idiot, but we know we know YNW Melly. He's confessed. He's rapped about the murders that he's committed. We know that. And in a sense, they actually have physical evidence, so that's why they still have him in jail. So basically he the jacket he wore the day that he murdered the two people, which is obviously Christopher Thomas Jr. and Anthony Williams, right? He was wearing a jacket, and obviously one of the people's who was it? Williams's DNA was on his jacket because obviously he shot him, he killed him. So basically, at the end of the day, y'all, you let me know. Should they use lyrics in court if it actually commits to a crime of like unjustifiedness? But see, this is the thing, you got to remember, YNW Melly is a street dude. See, look, I'm a Houston bitch, but like apparently people like me ain't supposed to, you know, use nigga, but that's a street nigga. At the end of the day, that's a street dude. If he felt like he was gonna be set up, okay, like y'all, he's being set up. He's gonna try to kill somebody off. Point blank, period. If he felt that these two dudes was trying to set him up, it makes sense why he did what he did. And you know what? When you're a real street person and like all of a sudden you start rapping and you're not in that mode, like you're not in the right mind frame to like take yourself out of the street hood shit, and you actually not trying to like make yourself better, you're gonna do dumb shit. And YNW Melly, he did dumb shit. We know that. He is locked up for life. Or he's gonna get the death penalty. But anyways, I'm gonna also talk about this one other case, and obviously it's because I love this man. And if you know me, you know that I love me some Young Dolph. So this about Young Dolph. We all know Dolph. You know, my boy, he was killed when? In November. But Justin Johnson, he was actually the shooter, or one of the shooters, besides Cornelius Smith. We know they shot at my boy Dolph. You know, they shot at my boy Dolph at Makita's homemade butter cookie store, and this was in November. And this hurt me personally, because like I really did look up to Dolph. Like Dolph was like that nigga for me, and like he was my absolute favorite like Memphis rapper. Him and Key Glock, like of course I love me some Key Glock. I do. But Dolph, he was the motivator, and if like you're a real street hood person, you would understand this. Like Dolph was that nigga. And so this case really did hurt me, you know. Like it was when I found out he died, like he was killed like in broad daylight. Like I was in the middle of work, and you know who told me about this shit? D1 Chosen. You know, that's who we listening to right now. But bro, like if he felt that shit, because like if you're really about music and like you really care about music, you understand that like this stuff here, it's gonna affect you. And just like Nipsey, it hurt a lot of people. It hurt me. But you actually have to like be a part of that like realization of, you know, it's deeper than that. It's deeper than just like listening to music. Like you actually have to be a part of this culture. You actually have to be a part of this like lifestyle. And you know, like I've been starting to open my mind up, you know. But anyway, I'm gonna talk about this case with Dolph, you know. So Dolph, of course, he was killed in November. I'm not trying to cry, y'all, because I have a upcoming death that is like been affecting me lately, and it's coming up on the 28th. But so Dolph, he was killed in November, on November 17th actually, 2021, and he was killed by Justin Johnson and Cornelius Smith. So this is the thing. So the apparent motive for Justin Johnson to actually want to kill Dolph, right, was the fact that this, I'm gonna read this to you from what I read myself, okay? I'm not making this shit up. So the possible motive for Justin Johnson to go through with this was because he actually, Dolph hired music. Remember, we're in music. So Dolph apparently hired straight drops. Ooh. Dolph hired straight drops off, which was actually Big Moochie grape. And so Drop actually apparently stole Big Moochie's chain and was like flossing that shit off. And so like after that, like they kept saying like it was like on site. But y'all, like if you making real good money and you gotta let that street shit go. Like that's what I believe in. And like when you're making good money, you gotta be like a real adult. And obviously this little dude, he's not young, he's not old, he's only what, like probably like 19, 20. Like with the research that I was doing, like at this date, he's not that old. So obviously he's like not thinking straight. But like there's a lot of people in our state, there's a lot of people in our day and age where like if they're like young, they actually have a mind on their brain, you know. And so either way, I believe like so people keep trying to say this. Gotti was the reason why Gotti and come on now. We know who set up Dolph. They fed into the shit. They fed into this young nigga's head because they knew he, what did he do? They knew he signed his apparent op that of course as a young nigga, he is like on site. I'm gonna beat this nigga. I'm gonna kill this nigga, something, right? But honestly, we all know who set that boy up. We all know who set up Dolph. It was Gotti. We all know it was Yo Gotti. He was a hating ass bitch. That's how you know that's bitch nigga shit. And today I'm gonna say this. If you cannot understand this, like I'm speaking street ass, real hood ass shit right now. This is Jessley. Jayy Killa. This is Killa Jayy. This is me. I believe in this stuff. And honestly, you cannot say that my boy Dolph was not set up. I get this stuff from like a lot of people. Of course, I get this stuff from like actual real deep motherfuckers that actually in this game. And so I know that this is real. This is real life. And you got real ass haters out here, y'all. And y'all gotta just do what you doing for you. Do what you need to do for you. Don't worry about nobody else. Live your full life. But I will say this, do not antagonize the enemy either, because they are really real about you getting killed. I'm just saying. Thank you everyone for watching today's episode. I just wanted to say I appreciate it. I do appreciate everyone's support that's been supporting me so far, and I am going to be coming out with some more banging material. But I wanted everybody to go ahead and subscribe to my YouTube, Killa Jayy's Introspective Reality. Go ahead, like and comment, because let me know what you guys feel about this one. I do want to know. Also, you guys can send me stories, you know, at Killa Jayy's. So go ahead and send me stories at KillaJ_introspective reality. That's my Instagram handle. That's my dog. And also go ahead and please follow me on TikTok, Killa Jayy's IR, if you want to see more dog material, because I do have a TikTok and it's more dedicated to my bubba. Anywho, so please go ahead, follow me on Instagram, KillaJ_introspective reality. Go ahead, subscribe to my YouTube, Killa Jayy's Introspective Reality. And I will see you next time. Deuce.